4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 11 of Saturday Night on the Rails, live streaming from our headquarters in Sydney, Australia. This is GFYS Gaming Australia, live streaming for all you Train Sim World fanatics out there. G'day to you all. I'm your train driver, the Aussie Rambo, once again for some great action for 2 hours tonight, ladies and gentlemen, after our amazing 3-hour episode last week of our 10th episode dedicating to the brand new BR Class 20, ladies and gentlemen, and finishing off with some gameplay on the Hemstrucker Rhein-Ruhr. It was a very nice live stream last week, and thank you everybody that did watch last week and subscribed to our YouTube channel throughout the last week. G'day to you all, and welcome to 2 hours of great action here tonight here on our YouTube channel. We've got a couple brand new introductions just added to our YouTube channel just over the last half an hour, ladies and gentlemen, from the Rhein-Ruhr. I have just purchased a Rhein-Ruhr on my PC version of Train Sim World, as I have explained to you guys in the past. I originally started playing Train Sim World on PlayStation 4, and I moved over to PC in April after buying a decent enough PC to start doing PC gaming on our YouTube channel. So we are all set up proper now. We've got a proper studio, everything all set out nice and beautiful with screens all over the shot and whatnot. And we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Our comments area is up and running, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to keep your comments civil. We don't take commercialized spam on our channel, or any spam bots, or anybody's rudeness on our channel that will not be tolerated whatsoever. So if you respect me, I respect you, and respect goes a long way with me. So please give generously to our YouTube channel by giving us a free subscription, ladies and gentlemen. We do not ask for any money whatsoever. We're a non-profit community-based YouTube channel, and we don't make any money from any of our uploaded videos and live streams. We don't ask for anybody's money. We just ask for you to help out reaching our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2020 by clicking that subscribe button. We are home to Train Sim World with over 300 videos on our dedicated Train Sim World 2020 playlist, and there is a Train Sim World 2 playlist in place already, ready to go for August 6th launch, ladies and gentlemen, of the game. So we're going to be moving over to the new game, and if you did not catch it this week, ladies and gentlemen, we got some amazing photos, ladies and gentlemen, just here from the game, as you can see right there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute amazing photo just there of the ice train coming out of the main station there with the church in the background. Absolutely beautiful there, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like a new DB. I noticed that in the background as well. I'm not 100% on that though. I think that might be another brand new train. Looking at that one where my pointer is, there's got a big circle around. This one in the background has really caught my eye more than anything. I knew this train was already there, but this one in the background really caught my eye. I'm not sure if that is the 422 or the 425 was already in the game, but that one's really caught my eye big time. Just looking at the windows and everything, it just looks different. So I'm not sure if that's a different DB train that's going to be added to the game, going to be at launch, or it's going to be added to the game. But it says here, as we go through the other photos, beautiful old bridge just here, ladies and gentlemen. The hyperspeed train goes over. So yeah, we'll be posting weekly. They'll be posting weekly updates of Train Sim World 2 today to take a look at some of the brand new screens from free routes featuring I'm not gonna even trying to pronounce this thing. I'm gonna have to wait till somebody actually says it. I'm gonna call it the fast striker Colin. I think that's Aiken or Action, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Scolinel Frank Striker. Striker Colin. That's what I'm just gonna call it. The Striker Colin sounds more Australian, to be honest. But yeah, I absolutely love my German railway on Train Sim World, and Yeah, this size train is the one that I've been waiting for a very, very long time, and it's absolutely massive bonus that it's actually for a brand new actual train sim world game. So it's better than what I even desired. So yeah, awesome. And then we see here, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it already, the inside the London Underground with the Bakerloo line, and it's classic 1972 Mark II. In the game, so there you can see in the cab view, looks like goes up in levels or something there. So that's there. This where I'm circling around here really caught my eye, which I was disappointed about. There is a destination board at the train station, and it's not lighting up. And that's something I'm very disappointed about. I was hoping, like, obviously, come on, we got a second game now. Surely you should be able to correct yourselves and give us a proper destination board. Like, come on. I think that was a bit wrong. But you can see a different lever just here, but I haven't zoomed up to this yet and actually checked it out. I want to actually check this out a bit more thorough in the next few days. Baker Street is one of the highlight stations on the route here, but it actually gives you here where my pointer is the whole train route. So you can see there's a hell of a lot of train stations. But the interesting thing is, how long is it actually going to be? Is it going to be like it is in real life? We don't know. But Baker Street's obviously got the Sherlock Holmes prints in the wall and stuff. So Baker Street's really one of the highlights of the train route. And then obviously we see the sand patch grade, which I've never been a fan of it. But yeah, I looked at this photo here, and I actually compared it to the same type of photo, but on the opposite side with that particular building in the background. And there is a few things that are different. These signals just here are not in the are in this current version of Train Sim World, so that is new. And this building looks a bit more looking nicer now. It's looking more realistic now. I can say the modern, more lighter than darker than what it was in the other ones. This one looked more dark green, and this is like more of a pale, proper color. And I was looking at the trees as well in the background. The trees look like they're more smoother and more realistic looking than what they were with the current version. But yeah, time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. These are just screenshots, okay? So these are just, like going off these views. Yeah, you can't judge it until you actually play it yourself, and that's just, nature, This is, obviously, still shots. We want to see frame rate. We want to see exactly what it can actually do, for ourselves. So that's what we're going to do here at Jeff White's Game Australia. We're going to give you our honest opinion and everything, and let you know our frame rate per train line and per section on the train line throughout our videos that we do when the game releases. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to kick into it, ladies and gentlemen. There's a bit of information there for the Train Sim World 2. And don't forget, August 6th, releasing on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC Steam. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go now. We're going to be starting things off tonight with some gameplay from the main Spazard barn. We did promise it here on our Twitter channel earlier today. And we're going to get into a timetable mode, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take out the actually, let's take out the 146.2. Sounds good. And we'll take it on a clear day. And we're going to start it off, ladies and gentlemen, with a limited service, ladies and gentlemen, Hackenbracken to Garmenden. And we hope you enjoy 12:49 service. Timetable mode time. Here on GF White's Gaming Australia, you are live here from our headquarters in Sydney, Australia. Don't forget to subscribe and support our community-based channel, reach its goal of 1,000 subscribers. So it's a pleasure once again, ladies and gentlemen, to be with you on another Saturday night here from our headquarters in Sydney, Australia. And we are going to be moving in to new territory in just a little bit over a month to TSW2. It's going to be an amazing, amazing experience. We cannot wait. And the screenshots they've shown this week have even tensed us up even more of like, it's like, hurry up! But I'm excited as much as a lot of people are, but yeah, we're gonna, you know, wait and see. You know, hopefully, I'm just hoping the frame rate is just spot on better. To be honest, that's the only thing I'm worried about more than anything. I'm all about frame rate. Like graphics, yeah, but you know, it's just like frame rate sort of. You know, when you get that freezing action, it's like it's frustrating, very frustrating. And it sort of like goes into that slow motion effect, and you know, and then all of a sudden it picks up. Like it's like you know, watching a Whitey Coyote and Roadrunner. You know, all of a sudden, yeah, how it goes, stops, and it sort of speeds up a bit, and then goes flying again. It's like that frame rate. But yeah, we're kicking things off with the snow this week. I've been sort of changing up the because I'm always mainly spring summer with my gameplay, but because we're in winter here in Australia, and I can tell you right now here in Sydney in particular, we're getting a proper winter this year. It's absolutely cold. Like today, for instance, was 14 degrees. It was absolutely freezing. It was a really, really cool day in Sydney, but Yeah, we're getting a proper decent winner here, I'll tell you right now. All right, we're going into the station now. G'day Shane, how you going? Yeah, welcome back. So you're from Adelaide, South Australia. G'day. So the time is 8:19 where you are. So yeah, half an hour different between us at the moment. But so ladies and gentlemen, Shane is just letting us know that he's got a mix tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on 102.3. Is it FM? Is it FM or AM? I'll say it would be FM, wouldn't it? 102.3, ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's wireless music variety party mix, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I will give you a party mix song. Who Farted by the Vaughns? Or who the fuck is else? The hardcore version, the happy hardcore version of Who the Fuck is Others. I used to listen to a Saturday night community radio station here in Sydney, in southwestern Sydney, when I lived in the southwest, called 2GLF, and the community radio station they were. And DJ Rami, I used to listen to him from Saturday afternoon, and he had the techno music and all that, happy hardcore and all that. And then they had the mix, the variety mix, sort of like that, on the Saturday night, and a couple of boys used to be on it, and I always used to request songs, always, and they're always Who Fired by the Fawns, and the happy hardcore version of Who the Is Alice, and I used to cut the F part out, and we'll just go beep. It was like classic, absolute classic. But yeah, they were my two favourite songs growing up, and I used to listen to those when I was in my teens and that. But yeah, that was the days. I'm talking like mid-90s, so you can understand how old school I am. I'm a DJ myself, so I can that's why I give you the shout out. So yeah, I remix uplifting trance music. So you can check some of my other stuff out on my other YouTube channel, United Nights Records. That's my old label though. I recently broke away with my record label partner, and I went into liquidation myself. He gave me the United name and everything. He went bust, and I've just gone on my own. So yeah, I just remix uplifting trance music and whatnot, hands up, and Club NRG and all that stuff, and UK bounce and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, hard style, happy hardcore. That's all my trends. So yeah, but I mainly remix uplifting trance. Recent tracks I've remixed John Farden, The World Around Us. You know that song. I've remixed that into full trance. It sounds just like appropriate time to do something like that. So yeah. A few things that I do outside the gaming side of things. So yeah, I been remixing for a long time. I grew up doing mixtapes and stuff, and always been around and mixed around that scene. So yeah, I go by the name of DJ Smoky, Smoki. That's how I pronounce it. So thanks, Shane, for joining us once again, and we gonna be if you can't catch us all the show, we will have the replay up on the channel. You can watch it later on if you like. I haven't updated my other YouTube channel, the music one, for a long time though. It's been like something that has just like sort of drifted to the side. And like, don't get me wrong, I still mix and stuff. Like, I'll tell you some of the latest tracks I got now. Age of Reason 2K20, and then I got Crush 2K20 with Usher. And that's an absolute amazing remix. Just give me a second. Slow down here. Oh shit, I don't want to play it. Now I got Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, remixed that. Party Rock Anthem 2K20, remixed that. I've actually got the PlayStation 5 Anthem. I've remixed that into a trance track. Ribbon of the Night 2K20, I've remixed that into trance remix. Unbelievable. That's actually one of my... I've remixed Ribbon of the Night a fair few times, but the one I've got now is absolutely off its nut. It's got such an awesome beat. It sounds like the old Space remix sort of like flipped up into new gen. And obviously I remixed Above and Beyond's We All In This Together into a full trance remix. Wild Women Do, remixed that as well. And I also got the Wonderworld theme song from Beverly Hills Cop 3 into a full trance remix. Because my next album's known as Wonderworld. I do an album every month just for myself and a few of my mates and stuff. It's called, I used to have a series called the Pimp and Ho series, but now I've got my new label and everything. We've got a new series called the Make That City Bounce series, and we're up to our third volume, which is Wonderworld. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are 1.2 kilometers out from our destination. We'll be coming to a stop next, and we're going to be stopping the mic now for a little bit. We'll be talking to you guys very soon. I hope you're enjoying tonight's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and support our community-based non-profit YouTube channel. Reach its goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. We are home to TSW 1 and 2 here on GFY's Gaming Australia. We are gaming down under. Yo, Shane, if you're still there, I would request one particular song, if you can do it for me, for your radio station. Give me a shout out as well, if you can. So just say GFY's Gaming Australia needs support, 1,000 subscribers, whatnot, by the end of 2020. Does video gaming every single day from PC and PlayStation 4. So give me a shout out, and yeah, I would request a song. I would like Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. Actually, the Midnight Hour would probably be a better song. Midnight Hour, that's a better song. More party mode. It is the same song, isn't it? Oh shit! So that's the Midnight Hour, same song. Rebel Yell. I like the scooter version of it, though. I like the scooter version of it, but I like the old one as well. Well, V8 Supercars made its way back today here in Australia. More sport coming back. We've got our motorsport back. And we just lost by a whisker today. The son of a bitch bloody Mustang again on top. It's an absolute diamond of a dynasty between Shane Van Gisbergen and Scott McLaughlin. I tell you right now, the two Kiwis just absolutely battling each other like no tomorrow. It's a good battle. It's a really, really good battle. It's awesome to see. The race today was absolutely bloody brilliant. I reckon another lap or two, Shane would have had Scotty for sure. This goes to show the power of the Holden with when the tyres are fresh on it. And then tonight, what can I say about the Brisbane Broncos? My God. Yeah, I'm my ex-Bronco supporter, okay? I stopped supporting him in 2008 when Wayne Bennett went to the Dragons, and like I've supported the Dragons ever since, and do not want to move out of that club whatsoever, no matter what. The way we are at the moment, we're bad as well, but I don't want to move away from them because I absolutely love them, because I'm part of the main base and everything. I never seen him so as bad as this. Like, absolutely getting demolished off the field. Just keep playing one out footy. It's predictable, and it's just boring. And you think they're getting in the game, and then all of a sudden they just lose it again. It's just like it's hard to explain what's going on there, but yeah, they always end up going down and blaming the bloody coach. It's like all kinds of sports. If you're not doing well, who you got to blame? You got to blame the coach, aren't you? You know, you can't blame the player. Person that's out there playing. Oh no, we can't do that because you're on the money. You know, and if we don't have you on the field, then it's a waste of money. So it always goes down to the person that earns the less money. And that's just the way it is, isn't it? So yeah, interesting times there, but don't see their losing streak going for much longer, surely. Alright, we're going to enjoy the trip now, ladies and gentlemen. Just letting you know some of the things that have been happening here in Australia with sport. We had a good showing last night, I tell you right now, against the Roosters. So even though we lost, it was a very, very positive game actually. It was good signs that we have turned the corner. So hopefully we can back up what we did last night. That was a really good effort, I tell you right now. As much as it hurts me to say that we lost to a team that's absolute dynasty at the moment in the Sydney Roosters. That was a good effort. Okay, we're 4 kilometres out from our destination. Remember, guys, if you do see any glitches in the live stream, to just reset your live stream and it should correct it. And just let us know at any stage if you do see it often. We will try to rectify the problem. Okay, just to let you guys know that once again our live stream will be renamed at the end of our stream to Saturday Night on the Rails episode 11 with GF Wise Gaming Australia and Train Sim World 2020. And this is our episode for the 27th of June 2020. And we will be back next Saturday night with episode 12. We will let you know throughout the week if there is a change in the live stream going ahead. But so far so good. We will be back next week. But if there is any change, like I said, we will let you know via our Twitter channel. So come on and support us and click the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and come and follow us at Twitter. Alright, so that's our first run for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with you for a couple hours tonight, and we hope you enjoyed our first trip here tonight. Alright, so we're going to go back to the main menu now. There is one of the current winners of the photo competition. Photo competitions every week. There's different themes and stuff every week, and get the chance to put your photos up, and obviously they've got to be a certain size and graphic and stuff. So I've entered a couple times and yeah, never done any good with it. I've got some really nice photos anyway, so I don't really care. So GG. Alright, let's get away from the main Spazard Barn. So yeah, I did purchase Signod earlier today because there is a big sale going on at the moment, and this is probably the best time to for you guys if you want to take the Prestige Collection over to the new Train Sim World 2 to purchase chain lines for the game, so you can take it over to the new one. So yeah, as they have explained, the graphics will not be changing, but we'll soon find out. We'll definitely notice the difference straight away if there is, but yeah. We'll soon find out. Alright, so we've got a fair few lines actually. I've got everything that I want to take over to the game now. I don't have anything else I want to get, to be honest. Alright, what are we going to do? Well, we had the Tees Valley. We had the Class 20 special last week. So we're not going to do that this week because we did 3 hours of it last week. So we'll just under 3 hours of it last week. We did finish off with a run on the Hefstrucker Rhein-Ruhr, but yeah, it was a dedicated special to the brand new train, which I absolutely love and pretty much classify as the best freight train diesel locomotive in the game, the Class 20. Definitely worth getting, people, if you haven't got it yet. It is not on sale, unfortunately. Right, let's get into some gameplay now, ladies and gentlemen, with East Coast Way. Let's take the Class 66 EWS. Nice summer, clear day. Enjoy. Now, don't blame me if I fuck up this one, alright? Because I don't usually drive this train. And as you can see, I don't usually drive this particular train on the East Coast Way, so this is something that does take me a little bit to understand and get going. So yeah, I have drove this train a few times, not as much as others. So yeah, just a little bit of basic knowledge, and I get it done. I get it going quicker than most people, I'll tell you right now. I'm better than what I was when I first started playing Train Sim World, like 4 years ago, what it was. Okay, so Laws is the next stop. We're going to stop at a destination now. I'll say it'll be going into the track just before the tunnel. The East Coast Way is one of the train lines I would like to see actually extended on the new game. Hopefully they'll do it. Actually had a guy comment to me over the last 24 hours saying he actually lives in Eastbourne, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, that's not far from where we are here, so g'day to you, mate. Hopefully you're watching us live. If not, watching the replay, yeah, just mentioning you, and thank you for your comment once again, and yeah, you're from Eastbourne, and yes, we know where that is, so yeah, we hope you're enjoying this one, because yeah, this is one of our favourite train lines, by the way, as well, folks. Absolutely love the East Coast Way. I reckon it's the best UK run, to be honest. Like I like the Great Western Express line as well. But yeah, this is just my favourite one. I really enjoy it. That's why I'm sort of hoping that they'll do a part two of the East Coast Way for the new game. We'll obviously add some trains to the. All right, we're gonna have to. We go here. We're gonna concentrate now. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Very nicely done indeed. That was a really nice run. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was definitely pretty cool for me. Class 66EWS, and I'll be upfront with you. I haven't drove that train for a long time now. It's been for a while. I think it was earlier in the year. I think I did that one, or I might have actually last time played that on PlayStation 4. That might have been the first on PC. So, all right. We're almost an hour in the into the live stream. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Summer sale on now, and it runs to July 9. So just a little bit under a month to the release of TSW2. And it is the best time to get the train routes and that if you want them to bring over to your Prestige collection for the brand new game. All right. Right, Segnord, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna take the 762 on this particular run. Let's do a summer rainy day. Enjoy. Was that really one carriage? One fucking carriage. What the fuck? Oh my lord. It's like a two carriage service going down to Mossvale. So yeah, getting back to Shane earlier, ladies and gentlemen, he's just left a message saying that he's got a mix on 102.3 in Adelaide, ladies and gentlemen, on the FM radio or the AM radio. It's one or the other. 102.3 in Adelaide, the Wild West Music Variety Party Mix. It's on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in that, if you're in the Adelaide region. I do actually have my missus' brother actually lives in Adelaide. He actually is one of the big heads. He's one of the managers there at Hume's Doors and Timber in Adelaide. So yeah, he works there. So yeah, my missus' brother. So yeah, his name's is, so yeah, he's in there. His name's Francis. So that's my missus' brother. Alright, so we're Hagen HBF is next. 5.6 kilometres. This is our third run tonight. We're flying through tonight actually. We're 68 minutes in. We've got 120 minutes of great fun here tonight. 2 hours. I always take a few hours out of my time every Saturday night to bring Train Sim World action. Been doing this for a fair while now. We do have a live streams from time to time, like if we want to, but I've been playing a hell of a lot of Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator lately, and I've gone back into Fortnite as well. Yeah, been playing the new season of Fortnite. It's actually the best season I've played in I've seen in Fortnite for a long while actually. But yeah, you can tell that the game is definitely not the same as it used to be. But never will be the same as it was. The OGs will always know that they were the glory days. So yeah. So yeah, my more main focus now is on the simulators of the Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, and the Train Sim World 1 and 2, or 2 when it comes, obviously. But it's 2020 at the moment. I got Train Simulator 2020 as well, and I didn't really get into it. I was just, I can't get into Train Simulator. I cannot get into it. I just think it's too plastic. Look, the train takes off like it's on high heat. It's just like, whoa, slow down sort of thing. Don't forget, in July, ladies and gentlemen, the start of July, we're going to be bringing the Schumacher edition of Formula 1 2020. And we've got the PlayStation 4 version, like always. I get it on the PS4 because all my mates, a few of my other mates, always get it on the PlayStation. And it's a bit hard because they don't play PC. They're not a PC gamer like me. So it's like, I get it at the console. I've already got the Logitech and the play seat, Logitech's steering wheel and the play seat already set up, so I just get on there on the play seat, and I always kick their ass anyways. Versus the controller versus a steering wheel, and I still beat them. It's just my skill levels of Formula 1. I've always played, every single year I've always played it on the Logitech steering wheel, the PlayStation 4 version, so ever since the steering wheel has been released, so yeah. Because I got the steering wheel when it first got released on day one, so I've had it since day one. So I was lucky enough at the time that I had the money for the steering wheel. I didn't have the money for the play seat, and I actually, a couple of days after I got the steering wheel, I actually won a jackpot on a poker machine, so I ended up getting the steering wheel, the play seat with it. So and I had a bit of loose change as well, so it was quite cool. So it worked out really nicely. And the good thing about the steering wheel is as well, because it's PlayStation 1, it's the PlayStation G29 Logitech one. I can actually hook it to the PC, but I haven't actually figured out how to actually get it up and going on the PC. Like, there's one thing I haven't checked, but the main reason I mainly haven't done it is because I don't really want to take it off the play seat, because I know I'll use it for when I play Gran Turismo or the Formula 1.
Zug fährt ein. Bitte achten Sie auf die Markierung am Bahnsteigrand.
Okay, another one down. We're getting silver medals tonight. What's this? A silver night or something? Oh. All right. Not really worried about the medals, to be honest. All right, so that was the third trip. We're on fire tonight. We're absolutely flying through this tonight. It's pretty quiet, actually. We haven't got many people watching tonight. It's pretty quiet tonight. But if you can't join us, as we always explain to you guys, we are live every Saturday night from 8:30 p.m. Last week we were half an hour earlier on 8 p.m. Sydney, Australia time zone. For Saturday night on the rails. We'll obviously on for special last week for 3 hours, a little bit over 3 hours actually. It was 3 hours 15. We were with you last week, but it was a special Class 20 special, and not only just our 10th episode, but it was the Class 20, so it worked out quite nicely there. Our 10th episode was actually smack bang on the release of the Class 20, and we saved all the scenarios for that live stream. All 3 scenarios of the Class 20 were done on that live stream, so they're all up on there. So check it out if you didn't. If you want to check out the scenarios from the Class 20, we stuffed up on the first one. We had to reset, so that's why we sort of, but it didn't really bother us because it was new. So it was my fault anyway for going past the signal. But anyway, all right. So we have done East Coast Way. We've done Main Spazarban with Rad Nord. Time to take a trip on the NEC New York. Sounds good. Enjoy. As always, it'll take a little bit to get it up and going. This is our 4th trip tonight, actually. We were absolutely flying. So if you didn't join us earlier, we started off with the main Spazard Barn, and then we went to the East Coast Way, and then we just come off the Rad Sagnon. Now we are on our way on the NEC New York, and we're here at the main one of the main stations, New York Penn. we started our live stream tonight with showing you guys some photos, if you didn't see, from the brand new TSW2, which we will be doing here at Jeff White's Gaming Australia with a dedicated new Train Sim World 2 playlist already in action, ready to go for the August 6th release. As far as we know, the date is still set in stone for August 6th. Could be delayed, we are not sure, but highly doubt that will happen. There will have to be a dramatic action if reason why there would be a delay, but so far so good at this particular time. Hamstrucker Rhein-Ruhr was planned. Yes, we are doing that tonight. That is our final run tonight, actually. We have done the main Spazard Barn. We have done the Rudsegnod. We just did that just now. I actually just purchased that earlier today for the PC version. The sale going on. We are doing EDC New York right now. So yes, that will be on later on tonight on our live stream, straight after this one. So if you can't watch it, by the way, the replay of our live stream will be up on our channel. Yeah, it's a pretty good train, isn't it? You know, I've got the 766. I've got the white paint job for it. The ice train paint job. Are you excited about the ice train or what? I'm so pumped about the ice train finally coming into Train Sim World. I'm like, it's obviously for the new one, but I've always called for the ice train to be on Train Sim World, and it was just an absolute bonus when they announced it, and with the new game. I thought that was sick. Yeah, Hamstrucker is a really awesome train line. It's my favourite German train line out of all of them. East Coast Way and Hamstrucker Rhein-Ruhr I've always rated really highly for the game. What's your favourite train out of the Hamstrucker? Yeah, it will be. It will be. It's launching at the same time. All at the same time. PC Steam, though, I say, like, PlayStation, here in Australia, PlayStation 4 and Xbox will get it before anybody. Because they'll launch it just after midnight. Unless it happen, unless we get a proper worldwide release all at the same time. As far as I know, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox will get it first before anybody in Australia, and it will go around the world and it'll release at the times that the PlayStation Store or whatever. Pardon me, excuse me. Just burped this in. Apologise. Yeah, so wherever you're in Germany, so it'll release on your after midnight on your time zone. Whenever your PlayStation Store updates, it will release. It's going to be cheap, I can tell you right now. The price is absolutely amazing. I'm surprised on the price. Yeah, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and PC Steam at the moment is the availability for TSW2. They didn't announce it for PlayStation 5. They didn't announce it for Xbox One Series X. I'm very surprised they actually didn't announce it for that. But I wouldn't say never. I reckon they will move over to next gen. Maybe when they move over to the Unreal Engine 5. If you have the Hamstrucker Rhein-Ruhr and all of the, if you've got other DLCs and everything for the game, everything will be moved over to the new game. It'll be known as a Prestige Collection, where the dudes from the Train Simulator website, that's Sam and Matt, they'll explain more of it in the coming month, leading into the release of TSW2. They have said that they're going to be doing more Q&As. And talking about more of the game and everything in the next month leading into the release. So they're going to explain more about the Prestige Collection. As far as I know, the way I'm sort of been talking to people about it is that everything that you own, all your DLCs that you own, your trains and everything, will all be moved into one particular package. So it will be like a separate area for the game. So yeah, it will be, how can I explain it? It'll be like all your Train Sim World 1 stuff will be in the game. You don't have it now. I recommend, I think PlayStation 4 has a sale going on at the moment. As far as I know, there is a sale at the moment. The Hamstrucker Rhein-Ruhr, you can buy it at any time for PlayStation for the first Train Sim World, but you can take it to the new game. You can play it on both Train Sim World 1 and Train Sim World 2, but your save game, like your levels and everything, and like cannot be transferred from Train Sim World 1 to Train Sim World 2. So your progress, like all your scenarios that you might have completed, or your introductions that you completed, or any of the train or any of the like timetables that you've completed on the Hamstrucker Rhein-Ruhr, none of that stuff will progress over to the new game. You'll have to do them again on the new game. So that's just heads up on that. How much does it cost? Hamstrucker Rhein-Ruhr at the moment, it's $44.95, I think, 45 Australian, something like that. It's been a while since I played PlayStation 4, to be honest. I play on PC, Steam, so I at the moment we've got a sale, so everything's on sale. So this is the right time to buy it. TSW2. I think they said €24.95. Or pounds. Sorry, that was pounds. That was pounds. Something like that. They said the price on the Q&A. The first Q&A they did for it. So they were talking about certain things on the Q&A and certain things that they couldn't say. One thing that really disappointed me, which something I would have loved to have seen in the new game, is that would there be lightning and thunderstorms in the game, like with lightning, and they said no. I was so pissed off. I would have loved to see that. Yeah, €30 That's not too bad. It's pretty cheap actually. When I heard the price, I'm like, wow. Because I'm going off Australian dollars, it's probably around $50 Australian, so that's not bad. It's actually cheaper than what I thought it would be. I was prepared to pay 100 Australian. So I don't know. It might be still. I don't know. They still haven't got an actual price on the on PC Steam. So, but I haven't checked it for the whole week, so I'll have to double check that. As far as I know, it's still got no price. But I got my wish. I got it on the wish list, 100%. I'm actually glad I moved over to PC with it. Actually, I absolutely love it on PC. I will not go backwards. Okay, guys, we are going to concentrate on this run now, and we're going to talk to you guys very soon. We're Hemstrucker Rhein-Ruhr will be coming up last, and we will be doing one of the services on that one. Probably doing a nighttime service on that one as well. Current time here in Australia. Well, we're based in Sydney. We're in Sydney. It's currently 10:05 p.m. 27th of the 6th, 2020. And we're on every Saturday night from 8:30 p.m. Australia. So 8:30 p.m. to around 10:30 every Saturday night, and we do let you know if we got a special episode. And holy crap, it is early. It is really early, really early. I'm staying up for tonight for the watch the Premier League. It's at 2:30 a.m. Australian, so that's a few hours away. So yeah, you're not the only one that's going to be up late. So yeah, I'm what? Sorry, Premier League's not on the night. The FA Cup is. I do apologise. Yeah, we're playing in. I'm a Manchester United supporter, so I purchased the couple of days ago. I've just purchased the Manchester United Lego set, and I've been building that for the last 2 days. It is hell on earth. I have a sore thumb. I tell you right now. 2 p.m. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Shit. Said 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. Just a few Yeah. What team do you follow? I watched Manchester United when they were here in Sydney just after Alex Ferguson left. the club when that stupid dickhead took over. Back in 2013, I think it was. They played the A-League All-Stars here in Australia. I watched him then. Robin van Persie was playing. Bloody Rooney got injured the match before in, I think it was Hong Kong. They played in Hong Kong before they came here, and he got injured the game before he came here. I was absolutely spitting chips, but yeah, it was good to see Robin van Persie. But yeah, that was sort of like a very young Rashford as well. That was pretty cool. But yeah, if there was one player that I would love to see in soccer, it would have to be Messi. And Ronaldo, obviously, the two kings, but you know, like, never get the dynasty that Man United had again, like they did back in the days with the players they had. They just had so much talent. The skill level, it's like every area in soccer. You always got to have your dynasty teams and all that. You got to have your teams that are going to dominate the scene. And at Liverpool at the moment in the English Premier League, you know, they're dominating, but you know, they're not the, you know, force they think they are. I think they're a bunch of fuckwits. That's just us Man United supporters say that, but anyway. Let them have their little, you know, they'll full bag. One of them was full, like on Twitter the other day, I was saying how, you know, we got this and that over United and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, all right. You haven't got 20 titles. You haven't won the Premier League so many times. One title in 30 years and they think they're fucking fearless. But I can't speak because, you know, my rugby league team here in Australia won the title back 10 years ago for the first time in 30-something years. So, you know, and we haven't won nothing since. So. So we've got 20 minutes, so roughly around to the 2-hour mark on our live stream here tonight. So we will be probably going a little bit overboard tonight, as we always do anyway. So, you know, when we say 2 hours, we're going to be here for, you know, 2 hours, maybe a bit more. It's always the case. Last week was a special 3-hour episode, and we went 3 hours 15. It was a Class 20 special last week on our 10th episode. The replay is on our channel if you missed last week's episode. As well as all our other episodes are also uploaded to our dedicated Train Sim World 2020 playlist. And earlier tonight we did 2 introductions of the Gerard Segnord. Yeah, no worries. Well, we're gonna have a you're gonna have a what we call it, a afternoon breakfast. Is that a lager and that involved as well? Have a lager on me. Have a lager. Shout 10, lager. That's how we do it. Alright, so we've got the last trip. Don't forget the replay will be on their channel if you do miss it anyway. I'll be 100% doing the Hefshaker run for you anyway. And I was doing it anyway. That was my plan, so it's all good. So we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody, to our channel. If you're not a subscriber, we'll see you next time, mate. Have a good one. Peace out from us here in Australia. Stay safe, stay healthy. Keep away from the... Don't forget the 1.5 meter gap. Zito. He lives off the Abstract Road. Yeah. It's fucking mad, eh? Yeah. It's fucking mad, bro. He lives right off the fucking train line. Yeah, hard. That's fucking dose, bro. It's fucking mad. He lives right off it, so he knows exactly the route and everything. Like that's sick, eh? Yeah, hard. I was telling him how I got the mod with the white with the red stripe. How it looks like the ice train one. Yeah. Alright, another one done and dusted. And we are now going to go to the Hemstracker Rhein-Ruhr, ladies and gentlemen, for our final run here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here on Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 11. And don't forget, this live stream will be renamed, and we'll fix it up and everything, and obviously put our hashtags in. Our hashtags are on the bottom. We always put Train Sim World 2020, and we always put the train routes that we do on our live stream on there as well. All right. And obviously our hashtag GFYS Live. Hemstracker Rhein-Ruhr time, ladies and gentlemen, with the BR425DB. We're going to have a nice summer. The summer of hard style. As they say. Alright. We're going to go from Duesenberg, ladies and gentlemen, to Essen HBF. 22 hours, 26 run of the timetable. Enjoy. This is our final run for tonight's live stream. What are you looking at? One thing I've always been disappointed about with Train Sim World is that the lights on the trains, they're always dull, you know. And the trains, not so much inside the cab, that's fine. I'm talking about the lights towards on the track. They're just dull. They're just way too dull.
Bitte achten Sie darauf, Ihre persönlichen Gegenstände nicht zurückzulassen.
Now, folks, so one thing I can tell you about Train Sim World 2, which is going to be really, really cool, is that they're going to have a new control system for you people that play on the controller. I play on control. I can tell you right now, I play on controller and keyboard, and the mouse wants to flip around sometimes when it bumps like this. Yeah, I would go around. I use the mouse from time to time as well, usually mainly when I'm setting up the train. Yeah, so I use keyboard, mouse, and controller. I combine the three, which is really cool. All I can say is with the new game, there's going to be a new control scheme, or you can actually use the control scheme that you are currently used to playing right now on whatever if you play on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One or on PC. Whatever setup you got now, you can actually have that set up for the new game, which is cool. Or you can do the new control scheme that they got. or you can choose the one you do now, which is really cool. So that was a feature that when I was watching the Q&A, because I watched the whole Q&A, the first one for the new game, and it was I was really surprised when they said that. I thought, oh, that was one thing I was scared about, is having to get used to a new control way how to play the game, and that was something I was scared about. So I'm happy that they're gonna have the way it is now. I can play it still with controller, mouse, keyboard, the way same setup and everything. So it's gonna be cool. I'm happy about that. So apparently every week from now to the launch, they're going to be showing more things and telling us more things about the game of TSW2. So obviously we'll give you all the information in our as soon as we get in the hand here at GFY's Gaming Australia, in some dedicated videos to the new game, and we'll whack those on the new dedicated playlist to TSW2 on our channel. Our 11th episode is coming to an end very shortly. 2.8 kilometers to Eastern HBF, platform 8. It's been a pleasure as always, giving you 2 hours of great content on the Saturday night in the Australian time zone. If you couldn't join us live and you're watching the replay, welcome aboard as well. And remember, if you're not a subscriber, to punch your ticket and click the subscribe button and support our community-based non-profit YouTube channel. We're reaching this goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. We're around 215 subscribers to go, so please subscribe to us. I don't think we would get there, but it'll be awesome if we do. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the RB33 Duesenberg HBF, the Essen HBF. Very nicely done, and the Hamstrucker Rhein-Ruhr once again on our YouTube channel. Yes, we got a gold medal. Yes, can you believe it? Of course, I get a gold medal with the Hamstrucker. Always do good on Hamstrucker. I love it. All right. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Our 11th episode of Saturday Night on the Rails is done and dusted. We will be back next Saturday night for our next live stream, ladies and gentlemen. It will be next Saturday night on 8:30 p.m. Sydney, Australia, local time zone for Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 12. We will be back with you for another 2 hours next Saturday night. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the week, we will be doing brand new videos of great gaming, ladies and gentlemen, from American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, and much, much more. We'll probably do a bit of Train Sim World throughout this week. We didn't do any Train Sim World this last week on our channel. We're sort of slowing down now on the first game. Now we're leading into the new one. So yeah, we are live every Saturday night here on our YouTube channel. And don't forget, we will be moving over to the new game on the first Saturday night after release. We will be doing Saturday Night on the Rails and our brand new mid-week program, which will be starting on the first Wednesday after the release of TSW2 midweek, World of Trains. And it will be a brand new program on Wednesday nights from 9 p.m. Sydney, Australia time zone. And our first episode will be a big one, ladies and gentlemen. It will be a 3-hour episode. So yes, our first episode for midweek World of Trains here at GFY Gaming Australia. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have a dedicated playlist to both games. And the over 300 videos for Train Sim World 2020, and our dedicated playlist for TSW2 is already up and running with the announcement video, which is there. And we have whatever we can throw up on there throughout the lead up to the game. So yeah, that's going to be brand new playlist for TSW2, separate to the 2020 Train Sim World game, so you don't get confused. Alright, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure, as always. My name is the Aussie Rainbow. I'm swiping my Opal card, and I'm out of here. I had no more credit on my Opal card. I must now sign in to the sheriff's office. Until next time, I am the Aussie Rainbow. It's a pleasure. Actually, I'm not going to sign into the sheriff's office because they're a bunch of fucking assholes. Until next time, bye-bye for now.
This was a GFYS gaming production.